This is all not very good stuff, I've got to say, Martin. Step up. Oh, Moonman head! I lied! Oh, so did he. 'Cause it gives him plus lie. Hello. I'm gonna be streaming a bit of Outer Worlds today. This is because Innes and I have just not had time to record. Because we both are busy people with busy lives. And by that, I mean we both work jobs. And I work a day job, and Innes works a night job. So you can see where that's going. But anyway, I thought I'd have a blast of this in the meantime. I've already played it. I'm already a little bit through it. But not far. I've just gotten off the first planet. And so far, I really like it. I have to say I was somewhat concerned on the lead up to launch with all the it's not gonna be what you think it's gonna be like,
Customs and
blah blah
inspection,
blah.
right this
But
way.
no, it's totally how I thought it was gonna be like, and it's great. If you like the old Fallouts, Fallout 1 and 2, and if you like New Vegas,
Identification, please.
then you'll be digging this one real good.
Captain Hawthorne, you
It's
said.
got all the good RPG
Let me
elements
apologize
of
in
the
advance. I'm about to
old
ruin
arena
your day.
ones. Uh-oh,
According to
he's
your ship's
about to
record, you've
ruin
been flagged
my
by the board.
day.
Your ship will be
pizza
impounded
was
until such a time
burned
as
and
they
we
see fit
can't
to lift it.
refund you.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Little do you know.
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me.
Well, that's not true. I'm not going to say that. There we go.
I'm not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got?
Well, I guess I'll have to lie.
I like where this is headed. What happened to this, vile kidnapper?
He died. He
You
dead.
must feel terrific. Good for you.
Big dead boy.
Not in the least.
Well,
Good
that's
story,
rude, 'cause I'm not Hawthorne. I hate you, Leonard. Leonard Wheeler, corporal of the kind.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
I don't know what a Byzantium commode is, so maybe I will miss it.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
Oh,
I shouldn't be mentioning it.
I understand
Well, what
how
the
you
hell?
feel,
This
Mr.
year,
Man.
impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much.
I still
Board
don't
knows
like
we
you.
don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Oh, Mr. Guy, you think I've riled someone up important? How about you? I'll go and speak
You
to
take the
him.
starch
and
out of him,
I'll
well,
kick
you won't
him
hear
in the
any
neck.
complaints from me.
That'll
Oh,
hurt.
and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Well, you've just impounded my ship, you turd. But I'll do
Wanda
it for you.
Dorset
'cause,
over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in
mean-
yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I get that they give you the choice not to do these things, but it's part of the game, and why would you not want to do more of the game? But at the same time, I get it. What's this little clock mean? Oh. Didn't know that. Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No. Well, actually...
Fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an
You're
empty
throwing
belly.
all these words at me. And I don't know what any of them mean.
He's friendly enough unless you
Oh,
speak
this
ill
is
of
the
the board.
guy that
Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much.
maybe...
Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
On the ship, there's a terminal that belonged to its former captain. And there are emails from a man named Udom.
Really likes his cereals,
Between
too.
the former
Maybe a little
captain
too
and
much.
him.
Bit of a weird bird, all
He
told.
likes his cereal.
Don't see
I
what's so
like
wrong about
cereal
liking
too.
cereals.
My
What?
favorite is
Udom takes it to an
corn flakes.
unhealthy level. You noticed, huh?
No.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar
I
freighters
hate
come
it
through
when
us,
there's an
and
impact
we
on
skim
my
a few
bottom
bits
line,
off the
if you know
top
what
and
I'm
manifest
saying.
processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates
Because
our
it
freedom,
hurts.
but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that
Gives them
terrifies
the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, let's
It's a
do that.
delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips.
Salt cruisers,
You
eh?
push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces.
Wow.
Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board
That
wouldn't
would
do
be
that.
rude.
Would they?
Probably.
The
Why
board is
not?
necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
But Johnny Cash is on this ship, and he knows all about walking the line.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners.
What does that mean?
Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Bye-bye.
Sure thing.
Bye-bye. Sure.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter.
Wow, that's
Two biggest
fantastic.
operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck.
Did you like
Most
their
of those jobs are
alliteration?
going to take you off
I
station,
see.
though.
I don't like that.
Are you pulling my leg?
Yes.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential.
And they were like,
A bunch of
I
companies
want
decided to
a
throw in together
medium
and form the
rare
Halcyon Holdings
steak.
Corporation. Then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we
and then the
now
other
call the
colony was
board.
like, I want a well-done steak. And all the other colonies were like, no, no, no. And they invaded it. And they killed them just because they like well-done steaks. Isn't that a funny meme? Haha, if a well-done steak is well done, then that means it's not worth eating. Unless you're playing Monster Hunter, in which case a well-done steak is the best steak. And it's the only one you should be eating. So, how about that, Mr. Haha funny meme?
Yep.
I already said
Groundbreaker's the
that.
only real
Oops,
independent.
go
Seems
away.
like it. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope.
The Hoppe.
Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew
Dirtside.
of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
That's because you're gonna go blind, isn't it?
Glad to help.
Insensitive.
Alright.
I'm finished talking to him.
Be seeing you.
Bye bye. Bye bye, donkey. Bye bye. Oh. Let's have a look in this vending machine. Nothing. A stick. And an axe. Nothing. Steve Door.
It's always fucking freezing in the base.
Well, that's just rude. Don't swear at me. You're called Steve Door too!
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station.
What the hell is a Steve Door?
If it wasn't for... Gonna head to Vera's for whiskey and darts.
Good for you, but why are you all called Steve Door? Oh, you're not. Good for you. I bet under that helmet you're called Steve Door. And Mardit. That's like Margaret, but not at all.
Move along.
Shut up. I'll move where I want. Steve Door.
You learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job, no, but
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air filtration.
Wow, man. Are you also... You're Mardit too! Steve Door and Mardit. Is that everyone's name? Is this lore? We're all called either Steve Door or Mardit, depending on where we grew up. In the ship. Isn't that nice? You'll never forget a name on here. Except this guy, he's called Leonard Wheeler. He's got a very... I wonder if there's other Leonard Wheelers. Are you Leonard Wheeler? Nope.
I picked
Nope.
up this weird signal the other day. It
Margaret.
was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again.
No one lives on Monarch.
It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static.
Wow, I'm not gonna steal anything right at the moment. I might get shot a bits.
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Huh? Me? Who wants a word with me? You?
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Oh, you know someone who can
I've been
read
thinking on
books,
that.
huh?
There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu.
Bakonu.
He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Well, we'd better go and find him.
That's a good question.
What happened to the French
Fortunately,
language
we're
when
in
they
the
went
perfect
into
place to start.
space? Did they all just start
This is where
speaking
I'd go
English
if
instead?
I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch.
Wow.
All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Well then, you better crack to it.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Philosophists. He's a punchy philosopher.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome, Vicar Maximilian De Soto, or whatever your name was. A rest and go keycard.
Easy does it.
Steve Door. Steve Door. Excuse me. Whoa, that was
Try not to be
cool.
distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Hello, robot.
It's time for a KYO.
I don't want to.
Purple Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
How do you measure crunch like that? What's 100% crunch? Oh, I guess it's based on what the crunch was before. So if the crunch was only like... But how do you... maybe crunchiness is not measured on a percentage gauge. It's measured on with numbers. So let's say a Grizzleberry
Out of there.
crunchy bar
Please don't make a scene, Dr.
fart.
Finhill.
had a crunchiness of 4.
not making a scene.
And if you increase that by 12%, it goes up to like, I don't know. I can't do maths like that. You do it. Someone in the chat, what's 12% of 4? See, you won't. It's not
Am I
because there's only
causing a
one person
scene?
in chat.
See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
Exactly.
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Oh, is that
As
the
for the
case?
rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
You know me. I'm the hospital bureaucracy man. Hello.
What seems to be the problem?
I'm hungry.
If only my
No.
other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. Requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient
You don't
records.
know
If
that,
that's
do
what you're
you?
implying.
You don't know it. Bye-bye
Take care.
then, Furu. I'm just gonna go straight in here. Hi. Hello. Ooh, wow. Wow. Sick, Marty. Bro, that's sick. Oh, okay. You're also sick. Stop it, okay? I didn't ask you. Hello.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
No, I'm a
If you're here to better yourself,
not
you'll
a
have to wait.
freighter.
We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Uh-oh.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape.
Oh, he scraped
I'm
his
beginning
arm.
to
Well, you're a
wonder if I'm
doctor.
ever gonna
You can
get my
sort
service
him out.
mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
Well, that's not
Last
gonna
he
happen
told
because
me,
I don't
he was
have
taking
time
a
travel.
shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster.
So that's how you
That's where
say
I'd
that
start,
word.
were
I always
I
thought
the
it was
adventuring type.
Charybdis.
You look out though.
Charybdis. That sounds
place
a
is
lot more
probably
pleasant
crawling
than
with outlaws.
Charybdis. Crawling with outlaws? Are you an outlaw? No, you're sick. Get in the hospital bed. You're sick too. You come on. Some people. Hello.
Good luck getting
Bye
to
bye.
Jessie. And better
I'll get to Jessie another time. All right. Get off my back about it. Nope. You're a bit scary looking. You look like you told a funny joke.
I was wondering
No.
what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here.
Hello.
Where's it all go?
No. Not today. Space's choice. Space's choice. Choice. Shut up. Hello, Mr. Moon
Sorry
Man.
about the heat.
You do
Chief
not sound
Dennison will
as
get the
happy as I thought
radiators
you
fixed
looked.
soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing.
Is that
It's an
so?
ale that's good for what ails you.
I don't want it.
Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Are you Mr.
Taste the
Spacer?
freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
I get you, bro.
Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Well, don't go looking into it.
If you did, that'd be good, actually.
Oh,
could use the help.
shh.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
Exactly.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall.
Well,
So, what can I get
maybe you should adjust
Soap.
your contract.
Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
That's mean. Are you saying I smell?
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
I wish Game had a consumer care headwear division.
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Well, that's fantastic. I want your hat.
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here.
Well, I don't.
I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
The moon might be, like, somewhere else.
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice.
No,
catalog,
that's not what I
which is
asked.
available here at a reasonable price.
Tell me the real speak.
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell
Well, you
toothpaste
sell
at this
soap.
time,
Toothpaste
but
is
we're
like
always working on
soap for your
delivering
teeth.
exciting new products to our customers. Sprat Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
What is Sprat Wash? Is that for washing your pet's brat?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none
You,
like
sir,
them on all
are
the
quick on your feet.
or anywhere in the Halcyon.
I bet you've got them written all on the inside of that helmet of yours.
Trouble sleeping?
No!
Try our lunar eclipse mix. That's 2
You
handfuls
speak
of
the
pep
right
pills washed
speak to
down
me.
With a hearty swig, a 2-hour energy brew.
That's not
The
good.
blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
That sounds unhealthy.
Add an additional 10% to your purchase.
My goodness, you're
today,
not
and the
gonna give me
proceeds
any
will be
straight
donated
answers, are
to
we?
Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Oh, I'm sorry, Martin.
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now.
Don't say
Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you?
that. No.
Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
Just a little really boring story for everyone. Up until about 4 years ago, I thought it was spearmint. I never really read it too clearly. And then someone said spearmint to me. And I was like, spearmint? Do you mean spearmint? And they were like, no, it's spearmint. And I was like, nah, it's spearmint. And then they showed me a packet of gum or something, and it said spearmint. And I was like, nah, it must just be that one packet. And then we looked at all the other things that had spearmint on it. It might have even been Innes that told me this, actually. If he's at work, he's not at. He might have left for work. Let me send him a message, and I will update as the stream goes along. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm terrible at speaking and typing at the same time. It's a skill that I have yet to work on. I might go quiet every now and for a minute. Alright, I've asked him the question. We shall find out what it is later. Anyway. That was the story I was telling. Wasn't that good? Now you know it. And you have that information. And you can tell your friends about it. You can be like, Fraser thought that it was spearmint instead of spearmint. Can you believe this guy? And they'll be like, who the hell is Fraser? You can not tell them, or you can tell them. It's totally up to you. But if you tell them, you should tell them to come and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then they can laugh at the funny stories that go on. You know, that like that time Innes told me that he once went on a trip to Nevada and he got lost, and he wound up speaking to a small turtle, and the turtle was like, alright Innes, you gotta go backwards 3 times, backwards footsteps 3 times, turn to your left but walk to the right at the same time, and then do 3 jumps, each bigger than the last. This is the most important step. I tried to say important part and important at the same time, and it came out as important. Important? That's yeah, funny one, Fraser. And then the turtle was like, once you do this, you will be teleported right back to where you were standing. Because you'll have jumped really high, and you'll be back to where you were standing when you land. But next, lie down on the ground and roll over once to your left and twice to your right. Get back up, but on one knee, so that your knees are on like right angles, and then just close your eyes, and then open them, and then close them one more time, and then go, Hoi! And you'll go back to Scotland, and you'll be like, I'm back in Scotland. And that's how Innes got out of Nevada.
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have.
You could come with me!
If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's.
You're lying.
Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't
I
mind.
could use a big moon man on my
life
crew.
and try to be the best moon person I can be. It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest.
I love you, Martin.
Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
Have a look.
Thanks, Martin. Oh, Martin, you've got nothing good. This is all not very good stuff, I've got to say, Martin. Step up. Oh, Moonman head! I lied! Oh, so did he. 'Cause it gives him plus lie. Well, I'm gonna buy the good one, haven't I? I've got enough. I'm gonna buy the moon head. Of course I am. Hell yeah. Well, I can quit now. I've completed the game. Well, I should probably equip it. Oh, it clips through my armor. Let's give it to someone else. How about you? Does it clip through your armor, Pavrati? Not quite, but let's see. Martin's wearing the not Martin. Martin's Moon Man already. Max. Well, I feel like he could actually make use of it because he's a vicar and vicars lie. Sorry if you're a vicar and you don't lie. And I also want to see it all the time, so he can wear it. Bye. Bells, shells. I wonder if she sells shells. She sells seashells by the spaceport. That's one. Oh, I want that. I'll have it.
You know that sound when you snapped on an injector clip?
No. Yes.
That's how
yeah, I mean, yes.
Weapon loves you back.
I love that
weapon
sound.
modifications I'd be happy.